Hello and welcome. My name is Space Muffin, and this is the Void Strategy. So first and foremost, Merry Christmas, and I hope everybody has a wonderful new year. 2025 is going to be the year of the Void Strategy. I can just feel it. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's go and get started. So today, we are going over none other than Orgrim Doomhammer. So he is really fun. He's just really fun. So we're going to be running the Rally of the Clan ability. Grants Bloodlust to allies on the board for 10 seconds upon winning the duel. And so his other abilities are pretty decent. I do like the this one, Conqueror's Diplomacy. I want to experiment with that one a little bit more. But anyways, so we're going to be running Rally of the Clan for this particular build. So number one, we are going to be running Dark Spear Troll with Big Bad Voodoo. We are going to be running the Earth Elemental with Obsidian Shard. We are going to be running the Harpies with Infectious Swipe. We are going to be running the Dark Iron Miner with Gold Mine. We are going to be running the Chain Lightning with Reverberation. And we are going to be running the Warsong Rider with Saboteur. Okay, so the idea here basically is you play Doomhammer, give your guys a buff, and they just wreak havoc. So his ability, First Blood, is really good. So, for example, when when the Dark Iron Miner is mining, he has a little bit more viability, you know, and a little bit more offensive potential. I'll just put it that way. So let's go and get into it, guys. Once again, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys, and I will show you how this deck runs. Awesome, guys. So look, we are facing Merkai. So this is the key. Okay, watch this. It's going to be really fun. So step one, we let them kind of do their thing. Not a big deal. Let's plop out the Harpies. No big deal here. Okay. Now what we want to do is we want to... Yep, okay, so there's that. Everything's going good. And so we have that going. Okay, everything's good. They are now kind of a nice little formidable force. So let's go ahead and then start mining. Let's put the Dark Iron Miner here. And keep in mind, he does get that bonus. And then what we do is put out the trolls and just start kind of going to town on their situation over there, their tower. So this is very good, very good. And then we'll put out that to protect him. And boom, we win the duel. And so we start cascading a little bit. And so, yeah, this is super good. So the Harpies are really meant for things like, yeah, these raptors and stuff. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. So let's go ahead and once he's dead, let's go see what he's doing. Okay, so this guy's going over there. We are actually probably going to go for some chest over here. And that did exactly what we wanted it to do. We're moving in, and then now we get to mine a little bit. Perfect. Very good. So the thing about Doomhammer is, you know, you got to find the opportune moment to play him, right? And usually, you know, you can try to get a nice little army going. There's a lot of things you can do. You know, you don't have to just immediately plop him out immediately, but there's a little bit of a timing element to playing Doomhammer, right? So let's do that. Let's do this to distract them, and then let's go ahead and play Doomhammer. And we're going to be able to get some gold here, and then we're going to also be able to get out another one of these trolls. So we kind of have a nice little party going. And then Doomhammer is going to give that. So then we're able to really, like, get that damage in. So, I don't know, he's just really fun. Like, these split minis are super duper fun, guys. So because, like, he's relatively low cost, like, it's look at it like you're playing a buff for all of your other minis. So, boom, we do that. And then we do a nice little distraction here. And then we start mining. And then by the time, you know, boom, Doomhammer's out. People are distracted. Let's go ahead and start getting some gold on deck. And let's really try to bombard the situation here. So Doomhammer's dueling him. Boom, look at that. And then just start wreaking havoc. Oops, that's not what I meant to do, but whatever. Not a big deal. Let's plop him out. Got everybody kind of doing their thing. The voodoo heals, so that's good. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a nice little assault here. Nice little assault. Very good. So yeah, the fact that the voodoo heals is insanely ridiculous, so you're able to just really squeeze off a lot of damage with the voodoo. And then once he gets the... it's actually kind of broken. Like, look at this. If the voodoo goes unchecked, the split minis are just fun. Like I don't know any other way to say it. They're just fun, and you can be creative and just do a bunch of fun stuff. So let's go see what we can do in this particular situation. So obviously we got to get the chain lightning on deck. Let's pop all these dudes, right? And then what we're gonna do is we are going to get hammer out. And hopefully, boom. Oh, nope, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Not a big deal. We have the... Yeah, I don't know, dude. If the voodoo goes unchecked, he just starts wreaking havoc. It's absolutely insane. So they know they got to get rid of him. We're not going to let that happen. That's why we have the Dark Iron Miner. Dark Iron Miner is going to get that double hit first. And then he's going to be able to lay out some mines. And then let's actually try to take this tower here. So as you can see, the Dark Iron Miner like gets hits in. I mean, he's very useful in this particular deck. Because, you know, if someone tries to swarm you, they get popped by the mine. You know what I mean? So it's kind of one of those situations. So let's... Okay, I see what's going on over here. Let's go ahead and counter that with that. And let's... Yeah, what's going to do? Hopefully we can distract them a little bit longer. Start mining. So he knows what he's doing. He's trying to pop off distractions. And what we have to do is... Can't allow that to happen. We have to battle for this tower here. So that's where the Dark Iron... Actually, let's put the Dark Iron Miner here. And then what we will do is... Let's go ahead and... Plop out the Harpies. Let's plop out the Hammer. And then now let's do that. And then let the Harpies get in those massive, insane hits. And then what we do is we just start roasting their people. And then let's start mining again. He's trying to time it a little bit, but he's obviously not doing an amazing job at that. I think if we pop the voodoo, we should be good to go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know, Hearthstone, you know, Blizzard's giving us... Not Hearthstone, sorry. Oh my goodness, I'm out of it today. But, Blizzard is giving us what we want as far as Warcraft Rumble is concerned. And that is actually really cool. You know, I really am happy with what the game is doing and like kind of how they're doing it at this particular time. You know, and I don't know, it's just a lot of fun. I've just been having a blast with this game, and I'm sure you guys have been too. And the thing about Doomhammer, I mean, he's a little... What makes him so... I'm not going to say broken, but what makes him so powerful is the fact that he only costs 3. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like he costs 6 like a new Barak or whatever. He just costs 3. And so he's able to start wreaking havoc relatively quickly. You know what I mean? And then so the miner like kind of does his thing a little bit. Voodoo goes off. We got these guys over here doing their thing. And yeah. Darkspear Troll, really good. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Let's start getting a little party going. He's got the eggs over here. They popped. And that's how we do it. I mean, you could run Witch Doctor. I mean, there's so much stuff you could do with Doomhammer. That's what's so interesting about him. But let me kind of explain a little bit more what we're doing here. The Warsong Rider is a quick, fast mini, right? And so by the time she gets over there, I get to distract with him. She's over there, and they get the double strike, and then boom, you just start kind of stacking up damage. And then what you can do is you can bring the Harpies in to kind of clean everybody up. You know what I mean? And then get a couple hits off with Doomhammer. Eventually, things are going to spawn. So what we want to do is we want to gold spawn. Boom, just on cue. And then we're going to play another Warsong Rider once we grab the tower. So we have that. Not a big deal. Let's put out the miner. And then we're going to get that damage off. So, bam. So that's why he's really like kind of just a fun little dude. And then the Dark Iron Miner also gets that, like I said, that bonus. So the Dark Iron Miner, in my opinion, gets much more value, you know, because he's able to be a pseudo protection unit in a way, like protecting, a pseudo attacking unit, right? And he kind of gets to do that, and you know, obviously, in this particular situation, there's really not much they can do. You know, we can kind of gear up for another attack, right? You know, and not a big deal with the chickens. Really not a big deal. So what we want to do in this particular case is we want to just chillax for a second. And what we're going to do is we're going to duel. They're going to duel. We're going to win the duel. And then they do their thing. Doomhammer's going to roll up. We're having a hard time getting a couple hits off, so let's go and start mining a little bit. And then we will be able to do what we need to do. Okay, there we go. So now Voodoo's on deck. Voodoo's doing its thing. We roll over here. And it's game. Awesome, guys. So I just want to show you guys a quick alternate build here. And so we have the, we swapped out the Darkspear Troll for the Witch Doctor with Amplified Curse. We swapped out the, for the Pyromancer with Conflagrate. And then, of course, we have our Quillbore with Bristleback. And then we swapped out the Warsong Rider with the Stonehoof Torn with Pummel. So you'll see kind of how this works in PvP. So you could actually swap out Chain Lightning as well for something else. Because you have the Witch Doctor to kind of deal with a lot of the swarm units. But what we're going to do here is we're going to immediately put out that. We're going to immediately start mining. We're going to immediately put out the Stonehoof Torn. And we're going to immediately get rid of both these people here. Very wise move on their part. So let's go ahead and wait till they get a little closer. Let's play 1, 2, and then so we're gonna get those hits off. And hopefully, yeah, there we go. That's what we wanted. Doctor comes in. And let's actually do that. Bam. So, once again, in my humble opinion, I think the last build that we did was a little bit better. But this is still kind of a fun little build that we have going. I think what we need to do now is we just need to do an all-out assault. Just kind of wait. Yeah, the Stone of Torn is doing its thing. And let's go ahead and put up Doomhammer. think he's going to res. Yep, he's going to res. So let's go and do that. Let's do this. So yeah, so far so good. Once again, a little bit, like I said, not as good, but I think we can still win with this deck. As long as we have the gold advantage, we'll be okay. I think we're gonna win. I could be wrong. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then let's go and play another Doomhammer. And then hopefully we'll be able to play another Torn. Gonna have to play the Pyromancer again. And you can kind of mix and match. Like, these are kind of units that just obviously synergize with Doomhammer. But you can kind of do like a nice little mix match thing. So let's go ahead and let's wait till she comes a little bit closer. Let's put out the Voodoo. And we're going to win by default, hopefully, here. A legion of just dudes. Hopefully we can distract her long enough. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Dark Iron Miner's doing his thing. And there we go, guys. Awesome, guys. So thank you so much for joining me on this Christmas. You know, really appreciate you guys. Hopefully we see more split leaders here soon, or more, even split minis. I would love to see something, you know, them do something like that with split minis. But yeah, Doomhammer, super fun, guys, super fun. And, you know, you can, like I said, mix and match a little bit, you know, and really just have fun with it, guys. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, guys. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, guys. Really appreciate you. Merry Christmas. And we will see you in the next video.